Hello?
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 This is...
Greetings?
He's the,
What's
what
up?
ruling? What ruling? Was there a big
Are we
ruling?
talking about the, Are we chipmunks? We're not chipmunks. I don't think we're chipmunks. What's up, guys? Yeah, I got you. The Omni ruling? Is that what you're talking about? With the
Dipno?
Spy Master? So you can't unstun him unless it's the Shadow's turn?
That seems stupid, but...
I agree, because it's sort of like counterproductive. You would think that I can use him normally.
Yeah.
So I use him, and instead of using him, I unstun him.
Yeah, that's a dumb rule, but whatever.
I think like Player Herp said in Discord, if it isn't something that makes sense to a player, like, and then they're told no, it doesn't work because these reasons, all these reasons, it's like a negative experience.
Yeah,
and I think
it's
that's the same
rule.
reason that Archimedes was dumb before they changed him back.
Yeah.
You can unstun any other card allows you to use him. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you can still do like Gauntlet of Command or whatever, but he can't just unstun because of his Omni ability. And I thought that was another like threatening thing about Dipno Spy Master.
Yeah, it's like a one-power creature, you know,
Yeah.
so...
That's why it's counterlogical. Agreed.
Yeah.
So, we're getting into it. This is the third game of the bracket.
We're thinking for Halloween, maybe the Wednesday before Halloween. I don't know if we'll stream on Halloween, but we're thinking about doing an Arkham Horror LCG stream. Does that sound appealing to anyone?
Spooky stream.
So...
One Spooky Boy stream?
One spooky stream.
We're going to have to get a mat.
Yeah, probably. I think they have... There's an Arkham Horror mat.
Yeah. Okay.
So
we need to get the Marvel LCG mat, whatever.
Okay, we got some Arkham Horror LCG fans in the audience.
Sweet.
So cool. I don't have everything for it. I could probably get a lot of it, but we'll probably just play because we'll probably use it as like an instructional one. Because I'll have to like relearn the game. I haven't touched it in a year. It's not like
I don't remember much
difficult.
about it either.
It's not like hard to learn, but it'll be fun. So, because we're gonna work in Marvel's Champion into the rotation at some point.
Whenever it comes out.
Yeah, whenever it comes out, we'll be doing some of that as well. So.
Yeah.
I know we have like a lot of people locally who play it. I just don't know when they actually play it.
It's not something you need to like bring people to a store to play, so like they could be playing it wherever, whenever.
Right. I wonder how many girlfriends out there are forced to play the game.
As far as girlfriend forced games, I think that's on the list of like ones that are easily acceptable. The 9.
5.
The first.
Yep.
Does that mean I'm gonna lose every game again?
I don't know. Could very well.
It could mean that.
You do have the double Ronnie deck, so.
Okay, well, that's good. Should we put the bet up?
Yeah, let me get the bet going. Bet. Engage.
I should look at this deck list, huh? Okay, this is the double legacy deck. Two Ronnies, 2 Miasmas, 2 Grey Riders. It's pretty solid. I think I'm gonna mulligan this hand. 3/2/2 hand.
I'm on the verge of mulliganing this hand. I think I am gonna mulligan it. It's like close. The thing is, this looks particularly bad.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
bad.
I would probably go like this, turn 1.
Yeah.
And then archive something and draw 2. But Exhume, Unlocked Gateway in this deck isn't necessarily good.
Right.
So I think this deck does have 2 Old Yerks. Yeah, so it's got 2 Old Yerks. You can actually play Old Yerk, pitch something, then Exhume it. So maybe I should mulligan that. I mean, he's going. If I was going first, I would be tempted to keep an Unlocked Gateway more, because if I go turn 1, I could play like ZYX Researcher. You go If you kill my ZYX researcher, then I can exhume it, archive something else, then unlock gateway.
Right. Yeah.
Seems pretty good, but if you come out the gate playing like 4 guys. Lord of Winter, how's it going?
As a reminder, we're playing best of 3 matches for this this bracket, and we'll
Yep.
be switching decks between games. All right, so I did the very 200 IQ play of mulliganing into a treasure map.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
Yep.
Just slam 4 amber.
Yep. All right, I'm going to say I'm going to discard the unlocked gateway. I made the play of mulliganing into the unlocked gateway. I'm going to play a Yerk, discard Nox, play Exhume to replay the Nox, and then play a Guardian Demon.
Jeez.
Your turn. I will draw 6.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'll play an Equalize. Play Prince Derek and Anahita. Your turn.
Okay, we got some plays. We're going to say Dis. Yeah, we'll say Dis. The Guardian Demon is going to fight Anahita. After it fights, it's going to transfer the damage to Prince Derek.
Okay.
I will then Misery Exploit.
Okay.
The plays.
Yeah.
Yerk is going to reap. I'm going to play an old Yerk. I'm actually torn on what I should discard here. So I'm going to discard Persistence Hunting and Banish. I don't actually want to banish Prince Derek to let it sit in your archive until you can actually use him. So I think I pitched Banish there. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Alright, I'll say Dis. I'll play Streak and a Scullion. I'll slack the old Yerk, or the Prince Derek, and I'll discard Misery Exploit. Go ahead.
I think it's too good to say Dis here. I'm going to call the weak, kill Streak, and then I am just going to reap twice. I'll go to 6. Going to 6, there's just way too many Ronnie wrist clocks running around tonight for me to go past 6. So say check with 6. I will draw 1, and it's your turn.
All right, I'll say Shadows. I will. You put that all in bed just in time. Nice. Play Ronnie. I'll steal 1. I will.
We're doing pretty good there, Andreas.
Play Miasma. Play Pawn Sacrifice. I will do 3 to. This kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do it to Guardian Demon and Old Yerk. And I'll say check with 8.
I will say Logos.
I drew too many cards. Hold on.
You got 7 cards in your hand?
Yeah, I'm terrible.
That's a judging.
Yeah, I'll just reshuffle these.
That's a hammer.
That's extremely bad. Like, I'll just drop to 7 for no reason. I wanted those cards too.
Yep.
I don't know why I haven't played Paper Magic in a long time. Alright, I'm good.
We were talking about, just earlier, we were talking about doing an Arkham Horror stream. Yeah, I don't see a mother either. Alright, so we're going to say Logos. I'm going to play a Quantum Finger Trap. And I am going to play an Archimedes. I'm gonna play a ZYX Researcher. I think I do want this Cull a Week. I think that's better than just any kind of random card in my deck. Then I'm gonna play a Titan Mechanic. I'll let you forge for one less, but even if you have a Ronnie, it won't stop me. So it's your turn. I will draw 4.
So I'll forge for 5. I will say dis. I'm gonna fear. Archimedes. Actually, I'll fear Titan Mechanic. I will banish. I'll banish Nox. Play a spider. Scullion. Kill Guardian Demon. And I'll say go.
Okay, so
you
I
forge
will
for 6.
forge.
I also do want to do a best of the best type tournament, like COTA
Between
versus
yeah.
AOA,
Yeah.
the best decks we can put forth from what we got. And see how that goes. I'd be really interested to see how it shakes out. Like, how does Barkus do against some of these decks? How does Christensen do?
Christensen probably does pretty well because it likes to fight for the board and has a ton of amber control.
Yeah.
But Barkus would be interesting. Like, how does Barkus do against like a Grunt Buggy deck?
I feel like if you grab a Grunt Buggy, it changes the COA a ton. Yeah, you're probably right. I think Grunt Buggy is pretty good against COTA decks.
Okay, gonna say Logos. Gonna play a Strange Gizmo.
Flexin'. Flex hey there. That's pretty funny. What's up, Mortimus?
What is that?
It's Alexa.
What is? He said, "What's up, Mortimus?" And Alexa starts talking.
Yeah. It's pretty creepy.
Pretty creepy.
I was watching a stream earlier, and the stream read a comment that was like, "Hey, A-word, play this YouTube video?" And she was like, "Sorry, I can't find that video." I was like, "Ah." Nice. Yeah, just relax with some Keyforge. Sounds good.
I'm gonna play a Titan Mechanic and a Helper Bot. I will poke the Spider. I don't have like a clear line to kill one of your dudes to draw a card there. I am going to reap with both of these guys. And with Helper Bot, we're gonna play Marmo Swarm, I think. And then I'm gonna Quantum Finger Trap the Archimedes and Titan Mechanic.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And it is your turn.
I'll say Shadows. Play Redlock. Play Arani. Play Gamgee. Play Dust Chronicles. So archive a card. Also check with 6. Full expansion from Eric Horror, including all promos, alt art, played the Carcosa I haven't played in a long time. So look forward to watching you guys die miserably or have fun. Yeah, that should be fun. I only have played with the very base set. I didn't do much after that.
I will put my archive into my hand, and I will say dis.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do a Halloween Arkham stream.
I'm gonna play a Wretched Doll. I'm gonna Cull the Weak for Gamgee.
Well, you can check out the stream and see if you want to get into it.
Yerk and Old Yerk are both going to reap. And I am going to play a charrette to keep you off the key. I will say check with 6, and it is your turn.
Okay. I'll say shadows.
Draw 1.
I'll reap with the Ronnie. Play a Subtle Maul. Play. What do the Redlock do? I'm gonna fight the Old Yerk.
Okay.
I'm gonna life for life the Ronnie to kill Charette.
Okay.
And then I didn't play a creature this turn, so I'll get 1 for the Redlock.
Okay.
Your turn.
Alright, so I'll forge and the world explodes.
Oh, yes.
Helper bot and ZYX.
I forgot the world was exploding. Can I reap with Redlock instead?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so that puts you to what? 10?
10, yeah.
Okay. I guess I say Untamed. I'm gonna play Chota. I'll play Nox. I will Grasping Vines. I will Persistence Hunting. And I will play a Fuzzy Gruin. And I will take a go ahead. I will draw 5.
I'll say. Is there regrowth in the deck?
Regrowth?
Yeah. In the deck. At all?
Yes, there are 2 regrowths.
2 regrowths. You haven't played any.
I've played no regrowths.
Okay. Okay. I will.
Oh man, that sucks, man. Yeah. Yes, I should have 2 keys. Good catch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's understandable. Why?
Yeah.
You stop there for sure. I'm gonna say Sanctum. Let me look at your deck list real quick. Just gonna peep on this.
Yeah.
2 regrowths. I'm gonna say Sanctum. Pick up the Archive. I'll play Shield of Justice and take hostages, and then I'm gonna discard Marrows and the Grey Rider. And I'll say check with 7.
Okay. I will put my archives into my hand.
Well, even if I don't win, maybe Nathan can win with it twice. Or once and then me again.
I'll play Helperbot. Helperbot's going to play Full Moon. We're going to play ZYX Researcher. He's going to archive the top card. I'll get 1 for Full Moon. I will play a Pip-Pip. I will play a Helperbot. I'll play a Titan Mechanic. And a Key Charge.
Oh, you have Key Charge, okay. Why did I miss that? I was looking at your deck list for that. I missed it. I don't think I could have stopped you either way.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah.
The only reason I got there was because of the archived Helper Bot let me play the Full Moon so that I would get enough from playing this Logos guys.
Yeah.
Titan Mechanic with Full Moon was effectively 2, so I had like a little bit of room to spare.
Jeez.
But yeah. I hadn't actually drawn either regrowth.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I was
the
playing
Post
around,
Pixie.
like,
Post Pixie is the last card in the deck.
I was trying to play around you like slamming your guys into my into like so attack Schuler with Fuzzy Grew and regrowth
Yeah.
Chota, Fuzzy Grew and
Right.
then Forge. But yeah, I couldn't do anything about that.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're switching it up. Nagwalk gets a game. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I actually held over the key charge because the Fuzzy Gruen made it so that I could reap with the 3 guys. That would put me to 7. I could key charge. So regardless if I drew nothing else, I could go for the key charge there. And then if you did something to me, if you miasmed me or whatever, or if you stole Amber, I was going to have to like find Amber through other means, and I drew the second. I drew the second helper bot.
Okay.
So that let me, because the other helper bot was in the archive, I could play the full moon with all those 1,000 Logos dudes.
Combo as heck.
Alright, got the next bet going. Yeah. Well, I mean, I was trying to make sure that Archimedes was always protecting ZYX Researcher and the other helper bot. Now, I'd never drew the other regrowths, right? So if I had drawn a regrowth, I don't know if that would have been...
That's what happens.
Yeah. Does this deck also have... No, okay.
I've completely forgotten what it was like to win a game of Keyforge. I have like a vague memory of it.
The more trash talk I do, the worse I do.
Yeah.
Like, that has always been true of anything.
I'm first again?
Yep.
I hate being first. It is the worst. I played Treasure Map, but it was still terrible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that game was very close.
It was. And it was kind of a race.
Yeah.
You just had the instant forge,
You're right.
and that's what you have to do to win a race.
I think actually the charrette at the right time.
Yeah.
Was,
yeah.
Because that bought me a turn. I think this is a keeper. This is a Kano Shard was the deck where the spider went ham, right? I think this is the deck where Grey Rider made the spider kill like 8 dudes in one of the qualifiers.
Yeah, yeah. Trying to bet 0. Incredible. This is a questionable hand. I think I'm gonna mulligan.
Yeah, Grey Rider Spider was just doing some work.
Yeah.
This deck also has Smite, so you can like Smite Spider as well. Yeah, I don't even think it's like close, right? Like Marmo Swarm. I think Spider is probably worse than Misery Exploit, because we have seen decks that can use Misery Exploit decently.
Yeah.
Not always amazing, but decent. So Gauntlets, yeah. Well, if you could like flex Marmo Swarm would be better. Same thing with Nox. Yeah, if you got a Maverick Spider. Oh yeah, there you go.
I'll
It's the spirit of giving.
Sand-tamed. Play opposed pixies.
Alright. I am gonna say this. I'm gonna play a Dust Imp and a Scullion and a Spider. And the Dust Imp is gonna explode to the Scullion. And your turn. I will draw 3.
Let's say Logos. Play Helper Bot. Strange Gizmo. Play Jargogle. For this thing. That's it. Actually, I'm gonna leave Helper Bot outside.
Alright, I'm going to say Shadows. I am going to play a Gamgee. I'm going to play a Ronnie. This one is actually going to come from the common supply because of Post Pixies. And then I'll play a Treasure Map. And just for the one. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3.
I was...
Oh, did you have anything to play with the helper bot?
Oh, yes.
This is...
Yes, it was a Wretched Doll.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Exciting times.
I will say... Say Logos. Play Mechanic, Pip. Attack Gamgee. To play Fuzzy Gruin. And that's it.
Okay.
You're counting on my bad plays? That's probably safe. That's a safe bet.
Okay. I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Prince Dirk. Oh, yeah. I will play an Anahita. And then we're going to smite the spider. There's a number of annoying creatures on the table. I think what I do is I smite this spider into the Titan mechanic.
Okay.
So it'll dump 2 damage on your Titan mechanics. Kill Pip. And it will be your turn. I will say check with 8. I will draw 3. This deck actually reminds me a lot of Barkus. It's not like completely analogous, but it's got a very similar kind of you're gaining 2 to 3 amber a turn kind of feel. Nathan or no bet. Everything has an expiration date.
It's true. These things go in waves. I will say Dis. I'll play Guardian Demon.
Okay.
And kill the Anahita. Or do I kill Spider?
This deck actually doesn't have a ton of artifacts, right?
Yeah, I'll kill Spider.
It's got a Subtle Maul.
I will banish the Scullion. I will play Anguish. Discard Misery Exploit. Play Exhume. For Jargogle.
There's a lot of really good Exhume targets in that deck.
Yeah, there are. And that's it. I guess I'll Wretched Doll Derek.
Okay.
Ah, Doom.
Doom token. I should go get the Arkham Horror Doom tokens.
Yeah. I'm sure we have 1,000 games in this.
Yeah.
There's Arkham Horror right behind you.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll forge for 6. Okay.
Yeah, if I see a Fuzzy Green plushie at Vault Tour, I might have to spend some shards on it. Also, like the idea of the ugly sweater Keyforge.
Ugly sweater key.
Yeah, they said they're
for
gonna
Christmas
have prizes. Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
I would think about spending some shards on that.
Yeah, yeah. It depends on. I think it really depends on how well we do, right? Because if we go to PAX,
There's 2 Vault Tours there too.
yeah. So if we go to PAX and like, there'll be a total of 4 that we'll have played in by the end of PAX.
Yeah.
So, I think we'll have a pretty good idea of like how close we'll be to a
Pretty
chair.
close, I imagine.
Plus, Worlds Collide's coming out, so we'll have Amber Shards for buying those.
Buying a lot of those.
Yeah. So.
I hope they're at least in Indy, because that's November. I feel like you start getting your Christmas sweaters ready by November.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. I am going to reap with Anahita the Traitor, and I'm going to reap with Derek, and I'm going to play Take Hostages, and that will be my turn. So you go ahead. I will draw 1.
Okay, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna reap. Slam Jargogel into Prince Derek. It's gonna key charge and then pop the Strange Gizmo.
Okay.
So Forge for 7. I will order my discard pile in such a way that I choose.
Would Key Charge be on top? Because you play
Key charge, Strange Gizmo triggers, everything dies.
Goes to the discard pile, then Key Charge resolves.
What's Strange Gizmo? After you forge a key, destroy each creature and artifact.
Yeah.
Lose 1. If you do, you may forge a key at current cost. Is forging the key part of key charging?
I don't know.
And does like key charge resolve?
Key Charge is on top. Yes.
Key charge is on top.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. You have to wait for the action to resolve, right?
Okay. All right. Play poke. Play ZYX. I'll just get the top card. Play ZYX. I didn't think it was worth it to double archive there, so. Your turn.
Okay. I will say Shadows. I am going to Dusk Chronicles.
Okay.
Just going to let me archive a card. And I am going to Miasma. I was actually trying to save that Miasma for when you were going to threaten, but you just forged right through it. So. So check with 7, and I will draw 3.
Okay. I'll say Untamed. I'm going to play a Full Moon. Play Grasping Vines. Play Regrowth.
For the Gruin.
The Gruin and get 3. Play Regrowth for the Opposed Pixies. I get 1. And I'll play Chota, so I get 1 and Forge for 6. Or Forge for 7, but use the 1. Yeah. Okay. Your turn.
Okay, so I will forge. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Lamendra, and then I'm going to Life for a Life to kill the Post Pixies. And I'll say to go ahead. I will draw 2.
Alright, I'll say Logos. Pick up the archive. Play a Finger Trap. Play Archimedes. Reap with the Z-Wax researchers. And say go. With check 6.
Okay. I'm gonna put my archives into my hand. I'm gonna say dis. I'm gonna play Misery Exploit for no gain. I will play a Schuler. I am gonna banish Archimedes. I will play a Tesmal. I will play a Scullion. I think I get rid of the Schuler. And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3.
Alright. I'll say dis. I'll call the weak the Tesmal.
It's barking at
the scary thunder. Spooky thunder.
Spooky.
Play Yerk, discard Marmosworm. Play Old Yerk, discard Old Yerk, and Nox.
Okay.
And I'll say check with 6. Yeah, and I'm reshuffling now.
Okay. I am gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna pawn sacrifice the Scullion.
I'm only drawing 1 card.
Kill the 2 Z-Wax researchers. I will Miasma. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2. Check with 7.
Alright.
Charette.
Charette. That was late. It was in my bottom cards of my deck,
Yeah.
so.
You hadn't played it, so
Yeah.
I knew it was there, so.
Reap with these guys. Brings me to 8. So that's anti-Ronnie. That's anti-1 Ronnie. What was this? Okay. I will discard the Unlock Gateway.
You didn't want to play it?
No. I'll say check.
I can't stop you.
Okay. Whew.
I didn't draw the second Ronnie anywhere in there, but I don't think it mattered there. I needed something that would actually stop you.
That was so close.
Yeah, it was really close. Yeah, I mean, that deck won both, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like it won by enough
No.
to, like, say, this deck is clearly superior.
It had the tricks when it needed them,
well,
right?
and the key cheating itself was very valuable.
Very big. Yep.
I wonder if it came down to the one from Poe's Pixies.
Yeah. Kind of, right?
Right? Because the it may have been that close.
Rip Kano Shard. See you later, bud. It's been real. It's been really real.
Yeah, who would have thought a deck with like one piece of Amber control? I mean, I guess it's got Anguish, but for the most part, this deck does not. It's like stop
Anguish
you.
doesn't do anything in that deck. Did it get those tricks? I think it did. I think it was able to engineer some really interesting, like Logos, Helper Bot, cheat turns. I think that's why it's here. So that's what it has going for it, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, so the Jargogel and the 2 Helper Bots, the 2 Regrowths, the Project ZYX
You could do so much stuff.
Like, give you so many opportunities, and the Exhume.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
It has
and the Yerks,
Yerks,
because they'll filter everything else out.
Yeah, you can use the Yerks to just get rid of the untamed stuff you don't want to draw. So.
Yeah. So I'm on Z first, and you're on Nor.
Okay.
You look at these decks. This is actually a House Mirror match.
Yeah. So this is double Ronnie in this deck, and
this is double Ronnie as well. 3 Yancey gangs.
Yeah.
This will be much different. There's an Iron Obelisk in here.
This is double Drummer Knot. Yeah.
No, it doesn't stop your own turret.
Yeah.
Just for the opponent's stuff. There's Swindle in here too.
This deck is Swindle. It's gonna be Swindle. I swindle. I swindle.
Two Spider-Mans.
Just playing at each other.
Swindle, swindle. Okay.
Hypno Beam and Key Abduction are both really good in Mars Mirror matches.
Yeah. You have 3 Mars first in here, though.
The Hypno Beam is really good in this matchup because of
the house being the same.
Yeah.
We'll see how it might even come down to that. You also have Key of Darkness in here. You have too much to protect. 2 Ronnie's Nerve Blast.
Yeah, Key of Darkness I think is dead, right? Because
it's bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always bad. It never is not dead.
I don't think there's a situation where this deck can just like steal all of the other person's amber.
Yeah.
So like that deck has long fuse mines. This deck has Flotsam Spikes. So it's like there's so much just like if.
That's probably fair. Who knows though? We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I might vote for Zed on the grounds of Hypno Beam, to be honest.
Hypno Beam is just so good.
Yeah. The rest of the Mars is like less exciting than that Mars.
Yeah, if I put like Killzord on something, you just like Hypno Beam it.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
So
5.
8.
Sure. Wait, this has Key of Darkness too. Not that that's in my hand or anything, but I just noticed that. That's terrible. It's just terrible. Is that in the next set? Did we see that?
I hope.
I want to say I saw that and was mad about it. The rare that's so iconic to Shadows, you have to put it in every set.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play a Calphine. I'll tell you to go ahead.
Calphine, huh?
Yeah, Bruno's help.
Right,
Bruno can get pretty far.
Say Mars. Play Sky Booster, Mindworm, Harpster.
Okay. Alright. I am gonna say Brobnar. Calphine is gonna attack the Harvester. I'm gonna play Take That, Smarty Pants. I'm gonna play a Groggins, a Grok, and a Kulf. And I'll tell you to go ahead. Play some boys.
I'm not so sure about this deck anymore. I'll play Brobnar. I'll play Obelisk. Pound the Calphine. I will pound the Grok. That's it.
Pounding everybody.
Just keep pounding. Never stop.
Dog.
Save us.
Yeah.
These are Arbits tokens. From Etsy, if you look up for Arbits, Aurbits.
Alright, gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna 1-2 punch the Sky Booster Squadron. I'm like tempted to fight you off the board. Do you have Flotsam Spike or Carpet Flotsam? You don't. Okay.
Are we
safe? Did you save us? I will reap 3 times.
Okay.
And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 1.
Okay. I will say Shadows. I'll discard the Key of Darkness. I'll play Key of Darkness.
Okay.
I will play Yancey Gang, Flamindra, Yancey Gang. Your turn. I feel like I don't read flavor text enough on these cards.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
Because they're ridiculous.
There's some good ones. Alright, I guess I'll say Shadows. I'm going to Oubliette Lamindra. Though she's kind of like, I kind of want her on the table because of Grok, because I can like get some free fights and make you lose stuff. And then I'll play a Furtive Investors. I'll say check with 6, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'll go to steal 2. I'll steal 1 more. I'll play Yancey Gang.
Jeez. Kind of mad about these Yancey gangs.
Yep.
I guess I'm gonna say Shadow. Brobnar. I'm gonna play a flamethrower. I'm just gonna fight the Yancey gangs off the table. Groggins takes 5, so he's at 7. And it is your turn. I will draw 1. I wanted to do anything else.
Yeah, I know.
But with 3 Yancey gangs on the table,
say Mars. Play Mother Gun. Play Mindwarper Dominator. Shockworm and Unstun the Sky Booster. We're saying what? Wormaster? Austin Claus Wormaster?
Warmaster. I'm gonna swindle.
Such a lame-o thing to do, Nathan. I'll say Mars. I'm gonna Mindwarper 1 onto the Groggins.
Yep.
I'm gonna Mother Gun him for 1.
Yep.
Play his Mindwarper. And I will Unstun Dominator. I will Reap with Shockworm. I'll Reap with Sky Booster Squadron. Play Sky Booster Squadron. Your turn.
I'm gonna Carpet Flocks him.
That was 4 damage.
Not the Dominator.
These die. Yep.
I'm gonna play a Vizima Think Drone. The deck has. Let me see your discard pile. What number of Ronnies have you played on me?
I think
1,
2,
1. You've played 1. Okay. And was this too much to protect? This was not.
You were too much to protect.
Okay. Okay. So I will then double Mars first. This guy.
God.
Up to 10. So ready, reap, ready, reap. I'm not gonna archive anything, I think. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll say check with 10, and I will draw 4.
I will swindle. Your turn.
Okay, so I'll forge. I have to take a turn to say shadows. I'm going to Sucker Punch the Dominator. And then I'm going to discard Key of Darkness and a Sucker Punch. And it's your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. Play Calphine. Play Groggins. Play Ganger Chieftain to kill the Think Drone. And that's it.
Alright, gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna Flamethrower. I will play Drummerknot. Play a Flame Wake Shaman. She'll do 2 damage to the Calphine, I guess. I'll play Culf the Quiet. And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3.
Say Shadows. Play Long Fuse Mines. I'm sorry, Sucker Punch the Flame Wake Shaman first. I'll play Perplexing Sophistry. So I draw and you discard.
Really hate that card.
Yep. I know, man. I know.
Really hate that card.
I get sell one. Alright, that's it.
You got too many Brobnarians on the table. I guess I gotta say Mars here. I'll play Mother Gun. I'll play a Mind Warper. I'll play a Xanthix Harvester. I will put this Killzord. I don't think I could play this Killzord on anyone. Because if you Hypno Beam, which you have not played, it's a debacle. So Killzord goes in the discard pile. As much as I want the Killzord on like Kulf, where he'll just like go his 8-power elusive skirmish, just go into town. That's not what's actually going to happen. I'm going to put the Killzord on Kulf, and he's going to go on this side of the table, and then he's going to go to town on my guys.
Yep.
I can't put the Killzord on Mind Warper because you'll just steal it. You might even just steal the Mind Warper as is, and that might be enough of a debacle on its own. But anyway, tell you to go ahead, and I will draw, and draw, and draw.
I'll say Mars.
Put it on Justin's? I don't think so.
I don't think there's any point in doing that. Long Fuse Mines. I will play Mother Gun. Or, I'm sorry, I will use Mother Gun to do 2 more damage to the Drummernaut. Then I'll play another Mother Gun, and I'll Hypno Beam the Harvester.
Yeah. Like I said, might already be a debacle.
I'm going to Reap to go to 8. Your turn.
Alright, we're going to say Shadows. I'm going to 2 Master Protect. Oh, I'm coming back for it, don't worry.
I know. How many Ronnies you got there?
I'm going to play Ronnie. I'm going to Nerve Blast down Calphine.
That's these.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to play Yancey Gang.
Okay.
I don't actually have check because you got too many fat Brobnar injured dummies on the table.
Oh, they fat.
So you to go ahead. I'll draw.
AT fat.
Draw.
I will say Brobnar. Play War Grumpus, Garuk, War Grumpus. I'll play a Smith.
Jeez.
I will. I'm gonna trade the Chieftain into the Drummernaut. I'm gonna Reap with Groggins. I'm gonna Trimmer those guys. I guess that does let you forge if I do that, huh?
If you trade the Chieftain, yes.
Yeah, if I trade him. You can put the Drummernaut back. But I'll do that instead.
Okay, so Kulf is still good.
Yep.
The Chieftain had 1 damage on him, I believe.
Okay. Alright, that's it.
Guess I have to say Brobnar. Kulf is going to kill the Grook. I am going to Flamethrower Groggins. I'm going to play a Drummernaut to bounce this Drummernaut. I'm going to play this Drummernaut to bounce this Kulf. Going to replay Kulf. Going to play a Wallop. And it is your turn.
Let's forge.
I will draw 2. So I gotta shuffle.
I'll say Brobner. Play Grumpus Tamer. I'm gonna reap with Groggins. I'm gonna reap with Chieftain. I'm gonna reap with Grumpus. Chieftain will fight the Lollop.
Okay.
I'm gonna reap with Grumpus. Tamer will fight I'll fight Ronnie.
Okay.
And I'll say check with 6.
I will say Mars. I am going to Mother Gun, dump 4 damage into this Grumpus. I'm going to play a Mind Warper, and I'm going to Mars first him. I'll put 1. I guess I could put it on the Grumpus that I just melted.
Because you could have still done enough damage to it?
Yeah, I would have had 3. Yes. Because I could... No. Okay. That's fine. Put the War Grumpus back, and I'll slag the Grumpus Tamer. Because you can just get up. Yeah, because I'll have 2 Mars cards. These 2. I'll play a Shockworm. I'll play a Flotsam Spike. I'll say Chuck with 10, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 4.
$10A. I'll say Shadows. I'll discard Key of Darkness. Play Whistling Darts. Play Ronnie. I'd say check with 8.
Forge for 8.
Yep.
Let's get armor.
I don't think so. No, it's not my dude.
What's that?
This guy's not my guy. Yeah.
No, he stole it.
Yep.
As previously mentioned, the aforementioned debacle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to swindle. And go ahead.
Okay. Say Brobner. I'm gonna start pounding dudes. I'll pound the Shockworm, Shockworm.
Okay, so he'll die on the first one, he'll die on the second one, and Kulf will take 1.
I'll reap with Chieftain. Chieftain will attack Wallop. He kills him. I'll Reap with Grumpus. Chieftain will ready and fight that Germanaut. I'll say check with 8.
I will Furtive Investors. I will Ronnie. I will Key to Darkness Forge. You don't count it, and I win. No, no, I don't have enough.
Okay,
I'm like 3 short. I think because the Groggins made it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I lost that game to that Trimmer of all cards.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted to use those guys, but could not.
Whoa.
Farquaad.
Or Farquaad. 5 months.
Yeah.
Tier 1. Thank you so much.
Trimmer was like, may as well just kill those guys.
Might be my night. I don't know. We'll see. I have won any amount of games, which is me doing way better than the other night. Alright, we're switching.
Yeah, when I redrew, or when I reshuffled my deck and drew 1 card and I drew Key of Darkness, I was like, I think I lost the game.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's also possible I lost the game on that turn where I played a Sucker Punch and then discarded 2 cards.
I was expecting a Ronnie on that turn.
Yeah,
so yeah.
I would have loved to have played one.
Yeah.
So
okay. I was maybe able to win with Key Abduction next turn. It was close.
If I had stopped you.
Yeah, if you stopped me there.
Yeah, Obelisk was bad.
Yeah.
But I could have done some fighting around the Obelisk on the following turn, but he trimmered my guys. I really wanted to be able to fight some there. Also, I wanted to be able to use my Yancey gang.
Yep.
I think there were several key really bad turns. When he had all 3 Yancey gangs out, that was bad because they have to go, otherwise he just swindles for free every turn. The Hypno Beam sucked because get 2 amber off of it.
Yep.
And I was never able to deal with the Harvester, and I was just like waiting for you to use Mars after that point. And that was like also not good. And then I blanked that turn. That one Shadows turn was completely blank, outside of gaining a single amber, but it didn't affect the board in any way. So
Alright.
if I could have drawn combinations of like Sucker Punches at the right time, because there was a turn where I like seriously considered just Sucker Punching Mind Warper, because he was that bad for me on board because he could stop me. I will keep his hand.
Alright, I'm good too. I will play Yancey Gang.
Okay. I will say Shadow, so I will play Yancey Gang, Lamendra, Yancey Gang.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar.
I'll draw 3.
Play Cult of Quiet, Germanaut, Cult of Quiet, Flamewake Shaman, Lintard.
I am going to say Mars. I'm going to play a Mother Gun. I'm going to play a Dominator and a Harvester. And it's your turn. We'll draw 3.
I'll play Garok. I'll say Brobnar. I'm going to slam these guys into the Dominator. I'll attack a Yancey Gang. Attack Yancey Gang. Play Kolf. And say go.
I'm gonna say Shadows. I am gonna Sucker Punch. I don't actually think I Sucker Punch Drummer Not. I'm gonna Sucker Punch Greg. I'm gonna Whistling Darts. Then I'm gonna Perplexing Sophistry.
Alright, let's see if we can hit the whammy. Damn it. Not the whammy.
That was the whammy?
That was not the whammy.
That was not the whammy? Okay.
The whammy was bad for you, not for me.
Okay.
That was bad for me.
Oh, if I discarded Key of Darkness
Yes.
there? Okay. I will draw 2, and it's your turn.
You would like unchain me.
Yeah, I don't want that.
No. I'd be Justin Unchained. I'll say Shadows. I'll play Furtive Investors, discard Key of Darkness, and steal 1.
Okay. I'm gonna say Mars. I am gonna Mother Gun Grog for 2. Play a Mother Gun. Play a Mind Warper. I'll use the Harvester and gain 2. And your turn. I will draw 2.
I'll say Mars. Play Mind Warper. Play Shockworm. Mars first. Mind Warper to put 1 on the Harvester. Mars first. The Shockworm to fight the Harvester. I will play Vizima Think Drone. I will discard Killzord. Your turn.
I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna pound the Shockworm. I'm gonna Trimmer lose 3 Jokers.
It's a pretty good trimmer.
Yeah, 3 different houses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Ganger Chieftain the Mind Warper into your Mind Warper. And then I'm gonna Smith.
Okay.
And I will say to go ahead. I will draw 4.
I will say Brobnar. Or do I? Actually, I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna Nerve Blast to kill the Mind Warper. I'm gonna unstun Yancey Gang and say go. And check with 6.
I will say Shadows. I will just Swindle.
I'll swindle. Don't even take it. Don't even take it, Nathan. Undo those turns. It's your turn now.
Draw 1. Okay. 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 I'm gonna say Shadows.
Go back in time.
Play a Long Fuse Mines. I am gonna play a Ronnie. And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna Sucker Punch Ronnie and steal 1. Your turn.
Exciting Shadows gameplay. I am gonna say Mars. Well, Long Fused Mines. Storm.
Ultra Gecko. Stormstrong gets a tier 1 sub to Ultra Gecko. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. Thank you, Storm.
I'm gonna Mother Gun Yancey Gang. And then I'm gonna Mother Gun Visiting with Think Drone. And then I'm just gonna play all these Martians.
Okay.
I'm tired of the Shadows Wars.
Okay.
And it's your turn. I will draw 3. I've grown weary. Thief against thief.
Say Brobner. I will say I'll play Take That Smarty Pants. Play Groggins. Play Flamethrower. Play 1-2 Punch. That's a pretty tough choice. The Martians are very threatening. Very spooky Martians right now. Extremely spooky Martians. Extremely spooky, Nathan. I will stun the Mind Worm.
Worm?
I'm sorry, Mind Warper.
Mind Warper.
Yep. And I'll unstun Colt. Your turn.
I can't see how you could possibly get confused between the Mind Warper, the Collector Worm, and the Mind Worm. Alright, we're gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna pound Kolf. I'm gonna play a Groggins, play a Calphine, play a Grumpus Tamer, play a War Grumpus.
This is what happened to me. I remember now.
I will tell you to go ahead.
Right.
I will draw 5.
Ooh. Okay.
So check 6.
Oh man. Okay, I'll say Shadows. Pick up my archive. I will Sucker Punch the Mind Warper, which makes stunning it
Worse.
yeah. I'm gonna Oubliette the Collector Worm. I'll play Selwyn the Fence. Your turn.
Okay. I will forge.
Oh yeah, it's archived. You're right. Thank you. I got it. It's fine. Nobody panic. I don't got it. You had it. Well, I got it after I read it from you guys. Specifically from Storm. He's the fastest judger in the West. Or in the East. In the East.
Alright, I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna Reap with Grumpy Tamer. I have a War Grumpus.
The Grumpy Boy.
I'm gonna play a Groak. This War Grumpus is gonna Reap. Groak is gonna ready and fight Selwyn. Punch an Amber out of you. I'm gonna play another War Grumpus. Actually, I think I'll play the War Grumpus over here. Calphine and Groggins are both gonna Reap. And then Ganger Chieftain's gonna Reap. And it's gonna be your turn. I will draw 1.
Oh boy. Okay, I'll say Mars. I'll play Mother Gun. Play Mind Warper, Harvester, Flotsam. That's it.
I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna Hypno Beam the Mind Warper.
So that's a good one. It's a good one to beam.
He's gonna put one on your Harvester. I'm gonna Blast that harvester. I'm gonna play a Sky Booster Squadron. Let me see your discard pile. Still holding a Ronnie, I see. So I am gonna pitch this key abduction. Could you imagine Total Recall?
Yeah.
How good Total Recall would be? I would just put all these guys back and then the key abduct.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so that's that. I'm gonna just pitch in the key abduction. I will draw 2. Yeah. So check with 6. Draw, shuffle, and draw.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. Pick up the archive. I'll Sucker Punch the Mind Worm.
Mind Warper.
Yep. Play Ronnie. And I'll play Too Much to Protect. I'll say check with 6.
Okay. Gonna say Brobnar. Jamming the Obelisk. So you've played Too Much to Protect. You've played the Ronnie. All systems are go. I am going to Reap with Groggins. I'm going to Reap with Groak.
Brace your Groggins.
I'm going to Reap with Chieftain. I'm going to Reap with Calphine.
For holding on too much to protect. I thought about it, but I wanted to threaten because I had to play it to threaten, and I would reshuffle into it eventually. I guess not for another turn or two, but
it's Grump-Eye. What do the Grump-Eye do? So I think this Grumpus. I think this. I'm actually in a weird spot where I don't want ready and fight, so there's no question about it. It's gotta fight. Okay, so I guess this Grumpus will Reap, and the Ganger Chieftain will fight Ronnie. I'm gonna look at your discard pile real quick. Yeah, okay. I don't want Groggins off the table because of Flotsam Spike.
right.
So, I'll stop there. I'll say check with 10. I guess I could Reap with this Grumpus Tamer. That'll put me to 11. So, I'll say check with 11, and I will draw up. Draw 1. We'll draw 1. Draw 1.
Now I'll play Shadows. Play Ronnie. I'm sorry, I'll Sucker Punch Brook first.
Sure.
And that's it.
Alright, so I forge for 6. 4, 5, 6. You're at some number there.
I'm at 9. I think you do actually have to shuffle your deck whenever you Reap with Tamer. I was actually doing that at the Vault Tour, or at the Nationals. I was like, I shuffle my deck.
Shuffle.
Yeah.
Fail to find, shuffle.
Yeah.
Who would you like to cut?
Because it does say, search your deck for War Grumpus, reveal it, add to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So. Yeah, but it says then shuffle your deck. So you still do the effect. I think that's still how it works.
Yeah, you don't shuffle your discard pile.
No,
that's at least something.
You shuffle your deck. So it's only meaningful for like stuff being on top of your deck, I guess. No. That's not what we're saying.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. I will Tremor your guys. I think I go to 6 or do I go to 8? There is a Nerve Blast in that deck, right?
Yes.
Okay. You have Sucker Punch. What did you archive? Did you archive with Dust Chronicles?
It's 2 Sucker Punches.
2 Sucker Punches? Okay. Alright. Groggin's Reaps, for sure. Ganger Chieftain Reaps, for sure. Grumpus Tamer Reaps, for sure.
Please shuffle your deck. Judge, my opponent's not shuffling his deck. That's not a sufficient shuffle, Judge.
I am gonna War Grumpus, Reap. Ready the Grumpus Tamer. Grumpus Tamer is gonna fight Ronnie. Calphine will Reap. And then this Grumpus, I'm at 8. That Grumpus will hold off.
Okay.
So I'll say check with 8. I will draw. You forge for 8.
Alright, well.
Alright.
Can't do anything about it. Can't stop
Iron
it.
Obelisk.
Oh, jeez. What have I done? I think that was the matchup.
I think this is a better deck.
I think it's the better deck, yeah. Absolutely.
In this matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Iron Obelisk just beating down.
Yeah.
I didn't even draw it until...
Sorry, Harley. Sorry. My B. 100% my fault. Take responsibility. Alright, so that was Z winning, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Z winning 2-0?
Yep.
Okay.
It's very different than the other night where it was 2-1, 2-1.
Yeah, it's 2-0-2-0 tonight. It's exclamation standings, right?
I think so.
Yeah. These tokens are from Arbits, and the keys are... They were like promo release Keyforge keys, right?
We are legally obligated to say that viewer Stormstrong.
You may recognize him from the chat window.
Yeah, longtime viewer Stormstrong gifted these to us by mailing them to them. And he mailed them to us quite some time ago.
Yeah,
quite some time ago.
That was like month 2 or 3 or something, because we were using we're using these here Arbits keys for a while.
Yeah,
right here you can see why they're like not very visible.
They're very cool looking
on stream.
I will say they're
cool.
They're awesome looking.
They're just a little small.
I'll actually just hold it up in front of my camera.
Yeah,
or whatever.
That works.
But on stream, it's like impossible to tell if the yellow key is forged or not.
Yeah.
So we were sad to not use them, but the metal keys look awesome on stream. So big thanks to Stormstrong for that.
So we did 2 2-0s. The question is, do we want to do a third match?
If it wasn't already almost 9. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
We could do like bonus content, like the 2 losers against each other or something like that. Does that make sense?
That's boring.
It's boring.
No one's
2 losers decks. Get those decks out of here.
Those are lame. They don't have any place here
Yeah.
anymore. I only said that because I noticed that Septimius is in the next game, and that's like the most fun deck. But those decks, those games can go long.
Yeah.
With that deck,
Yes,
so
yeah.
We'll just save that for tomorrow.
Right. I got a feeling we'll be playing until like 10.
Yeah.
If
we'll
we
see.
start another round. So, even though it was 2-0s, it was very long.
Mhm,
Like
it
both
was sort
those,
of long.
and those games were very close.
They were,
because it was both 2 key
2-2.
losses, right?
It was.
So,
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching tonight.
yeah.
Hope you enjoyed. things are going to really pump up. Once we get into the second round.
I think the quality of games they've been
higher, for
pretty
sure.
good,
much closer.
Yeah,
obviously, like we just said, 2-2. Most other Arkham, we don't have it ready, or we might. But you're very welcome.
I gotta find a mat. I gotta find an appropriate mat for the stream. Yeah. So, but yeah, Arkham is coming.
Also, Marvel Champions.
Marvel Champions is coming too. So
probably sooner, because I think it's gonna come out soonish.
Yeah, it should be like in the next couple weeks.
Yeah,
like
hopefully
pretty soon.
I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about it. Actually, it should be fun. It's a good change of pace. We can work together instead of fighting each other for once.
Throw tomato juice on the table.
Sure thing. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by. We're always welcoming new people. So
very welcome.
You have hundreds of hours to watch if you want to go back and check out some of the other stuff.
Yeah, sure. If you wanted to, literally, I don't even know how many hours we've streamed so far. Probably close to 300.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You figure it's like we do 2, so 6. Yeah, so it's got to be close to 300.
Yep.
Because we've done more than 6 hours a week for most weeks, and we're creeping up on a year. We're like 11 months or something now.
We started in November.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, we can keep talking all night, but we'll let you go.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, I guess we didn't talk about Vault Warriors.
Oh.
Yeah.
We can talk about that a little bit.
We could talk about Vault Warriors a little bit.
What do you guys think about that announcement? Let me ask you that.
Yeah.
Because I have mixed feelings on it.
I am positive.
You're positive on it?
I'm positive on it.
Okay.
I'm positive on it. Here's the thing. I talked to people this weekend, and they had not even heard the announcement.
Okay.
And I was like, did you know that this game has $10,000 tournaments right around the corner? And they were like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. I think I might want to go to those. And I was like, yeah, I would love to get like a local scene going again. And there were a bunch of people who had tried Keyforge, but there was like nothing, like Vault Tours or whatever. Like they're
not
fun.
Gonna drive in a casual person that isn't like super into Keyforge, right?
Right. They're fun, but one of the guys was like, yeah, I'm actually getting, my work schedule's changing, so I have my weekends open back again. So I'm going to see if I can get some Keyforge going at one of the other local stores on like Saturdays.
Okay.
Just to see, because I really want those alternate art decks, the leaderboard decks.
Yeah, I'm more interested in those.
I think those would be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it pulls people into the game, right?
Okay.
Like you say. And well, here's the thing, like. There's no way people weren't going to buy more Keyforge decks.
Right.
The amount of money to stay competitive in Keyforge is so much lower than Magic.
Right.
Right.
So much lower, yeah.
I was talking. I didn't know the rarity distribution in the new Magic set. Okay. You have the regular version of a card.
Oh, you can pull the alt art version.
You can. And you can get a foil version of it. You can pull the alt art version. You can pull a foil version of that. There are full art cards that are even rarer than like the alt art ones, and then you can pull foil versions of the full art ones. And it's like the full art foil ones are going for like the minimum $100 each, because the full art foils are like one in
like a case.
Yeah.
If that.
Right. So jeez. I was like, what the. How if I were a Magic player, I don't know how I would stay, like, have all of the versions of the cards I wanted.
Right. No, you can't unless you're very rich.
Right. Which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
It's like it just seems like such a cash grab, and I get that Keyforge is cash grab the game, but the amount of entertainment that you get for a new deck is nearly limitless, right?
I would agree.
Right?
I don't know that's
as much
the game though.
As many decks as we have played against each other, we haven't even come close to playing every possible combination of deck.
True.
Because like if we wanted to, because you're talking like 100 factorial or some shit. If you wanted to like play every version of decks for AOA that we opened specifically for this tournament, and that's not including all the games that we had brought in.
Right.
So, and And while this game does make a grab for cash, I don't think it is nearly as bad as the other ones. The amount of what you get in this game compared to what you would spend on Magic,
and we talked about even
wildly disproportionate.
Even compared to Star Wars Destiny.
Yeah,
Harley and I were discussing like now I have
compared to other LCGs.
Yeah,
like Arkham Horror. Okay, let's say you want to get an Arkham Horror right now, and you wanted everything.
Yeah,
that's like 4 deluxe boxes. The starter set, which you have to buy 2 copies of, and then you have something like 24 chapter packs you want to buy.
So it's because I bought all of Lord of the Rings when it was pretty far into its run, and I bought like a used lot off eBay for $250, and it was like a lot of stuff. It was like $1,000 worth of stuff. So I'm pretty sure you could probably do the same thing with Arkham Horror, which is good. You can't do that. You can't get a discounted group of Magic cards on eBay. You can't get a discounted group of Magic sales.
There's too much money in the game. I was talking to Juan, and I was like, dude, I don't know when I should sell my cards, because every time I think about selling some of my expensive Magic cards, I get busy, I get distracted,
and then you look up,
and then I look up the prices, and the price on my cards is like $100 to $200 more per card in some instances.
Yeah. $7 versus what you would be top tier BTA deck was close multiple rounds. Yeah, I mean, we haven't bought a deck with money yet, and I still think we have some Voltor capable decks.
Yeah. Well, and I think here's the thing. I think we
I agree, Lord Farquaad. Thrones was like really iffy for me, and I love Game of Thrones. We played it 15 years ago when it was for a CCG.
We played it as a CCG, so even harder to get the cards you wanted.
Yeah, and then for some reason the second release just didn't grip me. Maybe it was because like when we first started playing Targaryen, it was just so much more powerful than the other decks, and it wasn't fun. And that's really my problem with card games in general now, like trading card games, is that you have a meta that develops, and one deck is usually the best, or one or two decks.
LCGs in particular are pretty,
and they stay stagnant for longer. Yeah, because you don't get as many cards introduced at once. You just have these trickles of cards.
Right. And Fantasy Flight's definitely like scared to take big actions on their game quickly enough.
And they never really put an aggressive rotation on LCGs. They put a 6-year rotation on their LCGs, and I don't think any of their games got to that rotation.
Right. And people complained anyway.
Yeah, like even though you're ruining the value of my card.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
They don't have any value now.
Right.
Because the game's dead.
Yeah.
Because people didn't want to play it because it stagnated. Destiny is nuts, keeping up $470 every release, and now I have like a $2,500 pile of crap that I can't do anything with. At least with Keyforge, we have all these decks, and if the game dies in 5 years, we still have like, hey, I can grab a deck and play it.
Yeah. It's going to be like one of those, assuming it's not here, which is I think it will stick around, right?
In some form.
Yeah. But like, as far as just like a curiosity compared to like other games, now like with Keyforge, I could pick it up 6 years from now and more or less remember how to play. Probably it's like some of the niche situations that crop up, I'd have to be like, oh man, how did this ruling go, kind of thing like that. But if I were to go get the some of the other games that I've played over the years, and I were to put those
build right,
and I were to put those cards in front of you, if I were to go pick up decks that I had built, I'd be like,
of Star Wars.
The Star Wars,
even Lord of the Rings. I don't know that I remember all the Lord of the Rings games.
I remember a decent amount about that.
Yeah.
But there's probably definitely some rulings that there were cards that were errata in that game.
Yes, a lot of them.
None of them say what they actually say.
Right.
So
also you have all those Elvish cards that you can't read at all.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
Just gotta know.
Then also the language, also the cards that were printed in other languages that we got at DecipherCon that one year.
But think of it like this: see those like giant. If you go to cons, you see those giant discount displays of all these dead CCGs, and it's fun to buy like a box of the Austin Powers game, and you have a bunch of cards. You have to learn how to play. Then you get to like deck building, and you're like, what do I do?
Yeah, and your decks are awful.
And I guess I'll net deck some stuff, and like, I don't have enough cards to build this deck, and like that would be fun with Keyforge. If there's Keyforge decks on a discount rack, you're like, that's awesome. That could be anything.
They play against each other immediately.
Yeah, there's an Austin Powers game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
We have not seen any Prime.
No, and there's like store championships that are going on.
Are Prime supposed to be after stores though?
I think so. Okay. I think so, because the store championships gives you buys, right? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
So there's like store championships going on, and there is like no schedule that I could find.
No, there's not.
Because there's probably a ton in Atlanta and a ton in Charlotte that we could go to. So October 12th. We got a
really? That's a wedding. No.
Yeah.
And November 9th is a Vault Tour.
What the? What the? How are you going to schedule a store championship on a Vault Tour?
That's terrible. Well, I mean, there's a ton of Vault Tours, to be fair. There's almost a Vault Tour like every 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Right? So that's whatever.
Right.
We'll miss that to go to a Vault Tour. I'm not mad at it.
Okay, yeah, Lord of Winter, if you could put those, or Player Herp, but I think both you guys are relatively Georgia. If you guys could put those schedules in Discord, that would be sweet. Cause
we'll drive to Georgia for store championships and stuff. Cash tournaments will be good for the shows. Have enough faith in the game. Yeah, I mean, they've never done cash tournaments.
Yeah,
for
the
any
FFG has never done it. Never.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can get arguments against, like, FFG's organized play.
It's October 5th. It was next Saturday. My friend's going to town next Saturday, so
no, I got things to do.
Yeah, that's too short.
Dang.
Notice there.
Dang.
Jeez.
So
it shows they have a different outlook.
Yes,
right?
It's definitely interesting.
It's something.
Yeah,
they really want Keyforge to be.
Well, here's the thing. Like, Keyforge is hanging around in the top 5 best-selling card games.
Mm-hmm. Could that push it up?
In stores? So it's one of those where it's like poised to overtake possibly. I mean, this might be blasphemy, but it's like poised to overtake like Pokemon. You know, if you can, because the thing, like, a lot of people who play this game play Pokemon too. So,
but like Pokemon does have cash tournaments, so if you introduce the same thing,
right,
for Keyforge, it maybe.
Well, I mean, it's never going to overtake Pokemon in retail sales, right? Because just Pokemon sales in Walmart are just always going to be better than any retail sales that you could have.
Yep.
So, and typically when they draw a distinction between retail big box stores and the specialty stores, the hobby stuff.
And I think it's really easy to transition from casual Keyforge to sort of interested in playing in bigger tournaments.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think so. Here's the thing: if a new wave of people getting into the game and like trying to learn, I'm definitely worried about feeling bad in tournaments because your opponents are just making play mistakes all over the place. Mm-hmm. Watching the stream, a little bit of watching the Madrid Vault Tour. The people on camera were making mistakes all over the place. The judges were like having to catch stuff. Just just procedural errors. And think about how many we make in any given night.
It's still a lot.
Yeah.
It's still a lot.
Like Alpha, at least Sucker Punch not going to the archive.
It's probably 5 times a night in 4 to 6 games.
Granted, when I don't have eyes on chat, when I'm not like trying to like make sure that I'm forming complete sentences.
I don't think I made many, honestly, at the Nationals. Yeah. Because I was really focused. Yeah. Yes, when you drop the hammer on us very frequently. So yeah, I okay, my mind has kind of changed. I'm like, my mixed feelings on it were from like the type of person that might draw to the game.
Right. And here's
the attitude at tournaments.
Yeah.
Change.
Here's the thing. I think that comes down to player base.
Yeah.
And I think it comes down to the people who are already currently playing the game. And I think if, as a community, Keyforge says, we don't want that type of behavior. You could have been that person in Yu-Gi-Oh! You could have been that person in Magic.
Be stricter on it.
If you come to Keyforge, all right, like, I don't want to hear you shit talking another player.
Yeah.
Like, I would just straight not have you in the store, right? Like, with just... we're here to play Keyforge. We're here to have fun. But if you are going to be miserable, that's it. You know.
As long as they still have the casual events still supported, they're now the issues of the pro circuit. Yeah, I think it looks like they are, because it seems like, I don't want to say Vault Tour's casual track. It's a different type of track. I am still more interested in Vault Tours. Yeah, I don't think I would travel for the Pro Tour thing. I don't care about cash prizes.
Vault Tours are still relevant for like Worlds invites, right? So because they're going to have their own
Worlds. This Vault Tour track is a different track. It's the real Worlds, right?
Exactly.
So I want that. I want the swag.
I'm 105 stuff, right? After that.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, so currently I'm 105.
Okay.
So I got to get back. 105. out of 2,100. So I have to
get back in it.
We got to get back in it.
We got 4 events to get back in it.
Right.
So I think we can. Plus whatever else next year. We haven't planned for anything after December.
Exactly. And a lot of that stuff isn't
World's
out,
in May, so yeah. I do the Vault Tour qualifier or VW if it's close to home. But yeah, that's same here, Lord Winter. If it was close, if it was in Atlanta or something, we would drive up for a day. We're not going to plan flights. We're not going to plan stays to do those. I don't think.
I mean, I would consider it, right? Because you win one of those and it's $2,500, and we suddenly like broke even on all of our travel for quite some time.
That's true too, but that's if you win.
Well, but top 32 is like $75, so that's not awful. Right?
Yeah.
$75 is like your entry fee back plus some.
But like at least when I feel like if we go to Vault Tours, we're like investing in world's positioning, in Ember Shards for getting chairs and cool stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe even a table one day.
Yeah.
So that's where I feel like as long as I'm going, I'm getting something out of it. I'll go 3-3 in the tournament and still be fine. Right?
Yeah.
Or if I do well, then I would get higher position on the boards and I'll feel accomplished, and it's like it's fun going there and just meeting and talking to people.
Yeah.
Whereas in Vault Warrior, if you're not doing well, you're not getting any cash. Even top 32 getting $75, I was like, I don't really care about that.
Right.
I'll go get a steak dinner or something. So I don't think I would travel a huge amount of distance for a Vault Warrior.
Yeah. Miami is actually probably closer than a lot of the places that we've traveled to.
Yeah.
Before, so.
12 to 16 folks and your LGS owner won't call you back. That's terrible. That is a shame. You got a bed in a couch in Miami? That's very relevant, Andrew. That's very relevant.
Oh, yeah.
That's very relevant. Yeah. Fair enough. We would definitely crash there.
Right.
we get a another store. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah. If you can, go find another store. We don't have a store that is really gung-ho about Keyforge tournaments, and I think it comes down to like having someone interested, seriously interested in the store.
You need someone interested who works at the store.
Yes.
Because that was the thing, is like when I was working at Empire full-time, and everybody in the store played Destiny, there were like 20 people that would show up for Destiny.
Right.
Because we
hyped it.
Everybody, we hyped it all the time, people played it all the time.
But people go to Boardwalk, they're like, there's a game on a shelf over there. It's called Keyforge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, do you have any Magic singles you want to trade in?
We go there and the person barely really knows how to run Gen.
Right.
Which is,
it like crashes.
And then it's even harder to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You got to have somebody who like wants to push the game.
So Dark Black, I don't know if the same people that are drawn to the Vault Warrior track will be drawn to the Vault Tour track.
And I'll say
maybe some. There might be some overlap there. I mean, of course there will be if they're drawn to the game.
Yeah. And after playing, I have met very few people playing Keyforge that I was like, I don't want to play this person again.
No, I don't think I've met any.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Everyone's really nice. Everyone's really cool. So,
I mean, and like the thing about Keyforge is like you can lose to like a 13-year-old in like a sealed tournament.
Absolutely, you cannot.
And you can get trashed. And it was like you'll go back and you'll look over the game because I've been there and I like looked over the game and I'm like, I don't know if there's any decision I could have made that lets me win that game, and that is actually honestly kind of liberating.
Yeah.
Where it's just kind of like, oh, I couldn't have won that game. You know, I didn't know it at the time, but I couldn't have won that game. Move on.
Yeah. I think it's a good thing for the game. The same kind of thing with Pokemon, I think. Because you can play a perfect game of Pokemon, right? And if your opponent also does the same thing, they're going to win.
Yeah.
If the things just line up.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that's why it appeals to younger players. And I think Keyforge can do the same thing. Which is good. It's great for the game.
Yeah.
It's easier to play with your kids and such.
So yeah. I think that's it. I think we filled time talking about Vault Warrior.
Little mini podcast mode.
Yeah.
So
baby podcast mode.
Yeah, a little baby podcast mode. Oh yeah.
Let's
start drama.
Start some drama.
Oh.
Justin and I are always desperate to start drama.
I think we've actively avoided starting drama.
Yeah. We could have. There were like some situations that arose at nationals that I felt like we could have started some drama, and then I told him, I was like, we should probably do what we can to diffuse any possible drama.
Yeah.
So.
But
send it via PM.
that. But do.
Yeah. let us know, right?
There are definitely folks like that more or less. There are always folks like that in every game you see.
Exactly.
Some of them are more sly about it than others. And if they're caught, they need to be.
I think we got to put them on blast, right?
Yeah, you got to put them on blast.
Like that's the thing. I think. I think that's what.
We try, Harley. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I try to stream in a way that I feel. That's why we give stuff away as often as we do. Like I want to stream in a way
without
that I feel
requiring
like,
anything from anyone.
Right. That I would want everyone to do. So. Yeah. Day 2, gross.
We try to be the streamers that we would want to watch.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah. Also, Nathan doesn't even give you decks, Harley.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
It doesn't matter if you win or not.
Yeah.
You don't get them. So, like, you must not care about that
at all. It'll get there, okay? It'll get there eventually.
Mm-hmm. We did cast. That was a lot of fun casting nationals. I would love to cast more.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I would rather be in the position of playing the game.
Well, yeah,
but
you're in top 8.
Yeah,
yes.
but if I'm not playing, then I enjoy casting. So I would like to.
Because you don't go there planning to cast because you're planning to get top 8. So.
Right. But if you go 2 and 4 in nationals and you have literally nothing to do on the second day, then you might as well fill in if you can. So.
Yeah, there's a world where we could bring our streaming stuff to Richmond since we're driving.
Yeah, that's true.
And just see what happens.
Yeah, right.
A lot of the stuff packs down pretty nice. So.
Yeah.
Official Keyforge casters, I don't know about that. I don't know if.
Oh yeah, no.
That would require FFG to
talk to us.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I doubt that. I would be down if it was like an official paid casting gig, and we don't play in a tournament.
It depends on if they make me. Depends on if they make me put on a suit.
I would absolutely wear a suit.
I would not wear.
You would not wear a suit. You gotta wear a suit. It would be You get like a custom tailored suit.
Yeah.
You get like Keyforge.
Get the Keyforge mics.
Snufflegator suit.
Yeah. I could see a Snufflegator tie. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. You have a really nice sleek.
You get like
suit, and then you just got that blasted Snufflegator tie. Yeah. It'd be nice. Share streaming caster. We could. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always busy on the weekends though.
Yeah. Oh, like actually restream it. I think we have to get permission to restream. They would deck you out in Keyforge sweaters. That'd be so hot. I'd be sweaty.
I'd have to work on my.
I should be sweaty in a suit too. A giant belt buckle.
I'd have to work on my.
The Don Cherry of Keyforge announcing.
I have to work on my my sport euphemisms.
Oh yeah.
For Keyforge.
They wouldn't be able to keep. I don't think they would because we don't play by the rules, Nate. They can't trust us to play by the rules on their official streams. In the pits. He won the game because he won the game. When you look at it.
Well, his opponent forged the third key there, and I don't think he wanted that to happen.
I don't think he can come back from that one. Pearl's favorite part of your casting was the Googling at player snack.
Oh yeah,
yes. Oh man, those snacks.
Yeah.
I was so hungry. It was like 2 or 3 o'clock on day 2.
Yeah. And I think you were like completely famished.
I had not eaten that day.
Yeah.
No, I had something for breakfast, but that's it.
Yeah.
The previous day, I didn't eat till like 6 at all the entire day.
Yeah. Yeah. I managed to sneak away because the thing was
we didn't learn to take sandwiches.
all of Justin's games went to like the third game. All of my games were over 2-0 or 0-2.
I saw you come back with like eating some fries. I was like,
yeah. The thing was, I felt like I played Keyforge for less than half of the tournament time.
Yeah.
Like I spent as much time. My phone battery was dead. I have never killed the battery on my phone in a single day.
Excel at the table. I did bring in some fish. I brought in some fried fish, and everyone was like, "That smells amazing." I expected people to be like, "That smells terrible. Why did you bring that in here?" But everyone's like, "That's great. Where'd you get that?"
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of psychic assassin plays you can make that aren't part of the Keyforge game. Team ACS said their token sponsorship, but the smart players got the snack sponsorship. If Cheez-Its would like to sponsor us, we are accepting
we accept
sponsorships
those.
for sure. Sponsor us, you cowards. Literally anyone.
We'll have to get the...
just pay us. We'll do anything.
We'll have to get, like, the NASCAR jumpsuits that are just, like, covered in logos.
You get one sponsor that's just Cheez-Its. Pretzels.
Yeah. We'll get some Utz. I'm sure Utz has got it. We'll see if we can get on a...
We'll just
the Utz.
Well, you sit down next to our opponent, you're like, have you heard about Utz? The new Utz pretzels? They're double wrapped. Double... twined. Here, take this bag.
All right.
White cheddar, extra crispy.
Yeah, you're gonna get.
That does sound good.
They make some boxes that are like two types of Cheez-Its mixed together.
Do you get Cheetos brand or Cheez-Its branded keys, or just some cheeses on the board? I'm sorry about the crumbs. I legally have to do this for my sponsor. I'm so sorry.
It's in my contract.
I was like, I accidentally dropped my deck on top of it, just smashes crumbs all over the place.
Are you guys Keyforge influencers? No, just Cheez-Its influencers.
Can you not see from the Cheez-Its on my shirt? That's my amber. There's like each amber piece is a Cheez-It. You're like, I'm sorry, I got hungry.
There's nothing.
I know we had to capture.
There's nothing in the floor rules that says my amber tokens can't be edible.
I'm just like snacking. I thought I was about to forge a key. I don't know why I don't have any amber anymore.
I will play burn the stockpile. I will take these and eat them.
Oh man, we're off the rails. We've left the rails.
Off the rails.
This is a Keyforge stream. If you guys ever are interested in watching us play Keyforge, we occasionally do that.
Sometimes.
Unplugged.
It's TTR after hours.
After hours. Yeah, that's what happens when we play 4 games instead of our usual 6. All right.
I think that's it. We'll shut it down for the 5th time.
At least the 5th time.
At least.
Okay. Yeah, WoW calls. You're right.
Yep. Path of Exile calls.
I gotta farm some herbs.
Fortnite ASMR stream.
Yeah, it's primarily a Fortnite ASMR stream. Everyone have a great night, and we'll see you on the morrow evening, tonight, tomorrow night. Okay, goodbye.